Hey guys, about a year ago I made my first game. After 1 year of doing nothing, I set myself the goal to improve the look of the game. Just a short reminder, in this game you play first person as Santa Claus and you have to find all the missing presents and bring them back under the Christmas trees as fast as possible. First thing I wanted to change are the houses. They look very boring and all the same. I mean, there seem to be houses in ancient Egypt that come close to my houses, but in Egypt it's hot. In my game it's cold and constantly snowing, so without windows and doors this would be really uncomfortable. The problem is that my Blender skills are even worse than my Unity skills. No way I could model some decent looking houses without spending too much time on it. Fortunately, it wasn't too long ago that I played Fortnite and I remembered that the houses there are made of separate destructible parts. Inspired from that, I just modeled simple pieces like wall and roof parts, which I then could put together in Unity like puzzle pieces. For the walls I made two kinds of textures, a brick and a plank texture, which I could change in different colors to make up some variety. To keep the people in the town warm, I made doors and windows, which you can currently just walk through because I have another idea for that, which is something for another video. Finally, I was able to put together different looking and warm houses. They have 1 to 2 floors, but actually there's no limit. I also remade the old Christmas tree, which looked very blocky, into a better one. I mean, it still doesn't look great, but at least it now has a star on top and Christmas balls? One thing that always annoyed me while testing the game is the timer, which has way too many digits. Normally speedruns use 2 decimal places, so I changed in my game, which looks way better. Just for fun, I also replaced the bean which represented Santa with a new model, even though you can't see it in the game. Now, there was something else which really made the game look bad: the lamps. So I jumped back into Blender and did my best to model a better lamp. For light I used point lights and emissive material, and while doing this I noticed that I have no idea about lighting and that there's real-time and baked lighting. I tried baked lighting, but this wasn't that easy and I had a lot of problems with my textures. Because of that I used real-time lighting, which really took a lot of performance and lowered my FPS extremely, but for the moment I will stick with that. To light up the middle of the scene a bit, I modeled a car and gave it some lights. This is also useful to get on top of nearby houses to get presents which landed on the roofs. Speaking of presents, I remade them so they are no longer just red cubes and gave them emissive material that they can be seen better in darker areas of the map. So this was actually everything to improve the look of the game. There are a lot of things that can be added or improved, like sound and music, working doors and windows, or a better background. But for now I think that I did good work. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.